If you only listen to one thing today, please allow it to be this. Give me like 2 minutes of your time to rock your world. So last night on my book tour, somebody asked me a question about grappling with the grief of a path you didn't choose. And more specifically, like she abandoned a artistic dream to pursue a different path. And she feels really confident in that, but of course she's still grieving the artistic dream that she could have pursued. And I got to share an anecdote that I've been sitting on for 24 hours and we'll get there. But the beginning of my response was me being like, I don't think it's so black and white. Like I always wanted to be a musical theater performer and I sort of abandoned that dream in pursuit of like writing and creating. But I also allowed musical theater to be in my life. It's like my biggest passion ever, but as an audience member and as a fan and as a member of the musical theater and Broadway community. And I don't really feel like I grieve the path I didn't take because I'm so ingrained in the theater world, even though I'm not the one performing, which is like how I always thought it would go. So just encouraging her, like being a fan, being a part of an audience is still being a part of it and is still allowing you to have a relationship to that thing. It's not so black and white, like I'm not doing musical theater anymore, so it can't be something I love. It can still be something you love in a different way with a new approach. Then I also told her that just because right now she's choosing one path doesn't mean that like it's done and gone and dead in the water. Toni Morrison published her first book in her 40s. People start companies and reach dreams at the age of 50 and 60 and 70. Like there is no reason why you couldn't revisit that in the future, or that the musical theater bug might not bite you again and you might not go back into it. There's no all or nothing. Like I have to do it now or not at all. Perhaps one day you have a kid and the kid wants to do musical theater and you fall in love with it again through them. Like you just never know. But now for the anecdote that I got to share, which was that 2 nights ago, I was in my 54 Below dressing room and someone from the band came in before the show to get their instrument because they had left it in the dressing room during the break. And they asked me how I was feeling and I was like, oh, I'm so scared and nervous. And we kind of had some small talk about that. And I was like, yes, it's just like I haven't sang in front of anybody in 10 years. And he looked at me and said, you know what I found? And I was like, what? And he said, talent is patient. It was one of those moments that like when he left, I had to like take a second. Like I was seriously like, and so I got to say to her, talent is patient. Just because you're not monetizing your love for musical theater doesn't mean that that love and passion is not valid. Just because you don't make it to Broadway does not mean that you cannot use your talents in musical theater. Just because you're not doing it as a career does not mean it can't be something that you absolutely love and adore and that brings you joy and that is your passion. And if you ever do decide to try it again someday, talent is patient. And I'm sure like it will come rushing back to you like second nature. I was like so just grateful that that moment got to come back around in one of the answers last night. And I wanted to share it all with you because I saw somebody else made a video about what I said, talent is patient. Like such a beautiful thing. It's so beautiful. I was literally like, oh my God.